For this video, we're going to continue our exploration of contour line drawings by learning about one-line drawings. So one-line drawing, or a continuous line drawing, is where you make a drawing that is made up of only one unbroken continuous line. Let's take a look at some of Pablo Picasso's work. You can see in all of these that they are very simply drawn with only one line unbroken from the start to the finish. All right, why don't you pause the video and make sure you have your sketchbook, your pencil, and your eraser, as well as a couple of simple items that you can practice drawing. All right, for this, you are going to take a simple item, take a long look at it. Think about how the different parts of the item relate to one another. Think about the information that you want to include. A continuous line drawing won't have any shading and won't have a lot of interior detail, though you may want to include some. For this, I will start drawing what I have here, a little ceramic deer from my garden. Now, I'm going to start here at the toes and make an arching line that goes back. Then I'm going to choose to draw a little bit of the interior line of the leg. There's the tail, goes up over his back. Here I'm drawing the neckline and the ear, the top of the head, the second ear, the cheek, and then it goes down. Here is where I'm now going to go ahead and cut out this way, back in for one leg, and the second leg. Just because it's one continuous line doesn't mean you can't go ahead and fix a few mistakes. Here I'm going to actually make that go up like that. I feel like this ear here is too big. And there we have it. One line drawing. Here's where I started, and here's where I ended. I'm also going to try to draw this face. I'm just going to include the outside line. The continuous line is going to just go around there, and I might do a little bit of back and forth in here. So I think I will start here at the bottom, curves right, and up, goes in, up. You can see as I'm drawing, just because it's a continuous line doesn't mean I don't occasionally take my pencil off the paper to check out my work and see if I like the way my line is going. So my line started and ended in the same place. I started here, went up, around, curved back to make the mouth of the bottle, and then some of the interior curvings, and then swooped down. Both of these drawings were done very simply. However, if you want to make something more complex, like say a portrait, here's a trick you might want to try. Under my sketchbook today, I have a placemat, because what we're going to do is we're going to take a length of yarn and try making a drawing out of yarn. This can help you problem solve out a few things, like for instance, if you would wanted to put the eyes in the deer, it might help you figure out how you can do that, making a continuous line instead of breaking it. So you cut yourself a length of yarn, and you'll want a lot, because takes a lot more than you would think. Go ahead and cut your length of yarn. And I've chosen to use a placemat because the yarn sticks a little bit better than it does if you were just doing it on a tabletop surface. It slides around and it's harder to get it to stay in place. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and just do my bottle again so that I can do it quickly. But see how I curve around? I go up, in, up. Then we're going to curve back and forth for the lid of the bottle. Then go down, back and forth a little more. And there's a simple bottle shape. Or if you want to do something more complex, like a person, you could start, say, off in the corner, adding in some curly hair that could then be taken down into the line of a jaw. And let's swoop back up the other side. Make some more curly hair on this side. Curve in and do an eye, an eyebrow, curve up, some more curly hair at the top. Another eyebrow. I'm gonna do it. Then you can adjust things and figure out how you like things, and maybe you don't like the way the eyes and eyebrows work together, so you can take that lesson and try again so that you can work out some of the problems that you might have when you're drawing. It will lead to much less need for erasing during the drawing process. All right, let's go ahead and try.